Broadcast Hippo Digital Media. What is up, everybody? It is Monday. Got a big show coming up. We're going to tell you about our friends over at... This show is powered by cannabis. Teebs.green, Teebs of Adrian. They are your cannabis dispensary in Michigan for our friends there in Adrian and around the world, and who don't want to just grab your weed if you partake from the dude on the corner or your cousin's buddy who's a weed dealer or whatever crazy shit that you find yourself doing, when you can get it from a legit place where they actually have rigorous standards as your food and everything else. Just like if someone, I've used this example a couple times, if someone just walked to your house and handed you a burger that you didn't even know where it came from, just in a plastic in a paper bag, and they said, here's a burger, knock knock, here's a burger, see you later. You're like, I'm not eating this burger. I don't know where the hell this burger.
I would totally eat that burger though. I'm just saying, yeah. I would totally eat the burger.
Yeah, what is that burger? Does the bag look like it's greasy on the outside?
Yes. If it does, I'm eating it. We're eating it.
Yeah.
All right, maybe that was a bad example then.
You can't talk to us about food and expect us to turn it down.
All right, let's get started. Teebs.green.
And now, our feature presentation.
This is Ed McMahon. And now, here's Andrew.
Andrew Z. Call up that Andrew Z. I said Andrew Z. In the morning, it's time to wake up. Andrew Z. In the morning, yeah.
Come on! What is up? Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, March 22nd, 2021, in the year of our Lord. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius Nicodemus. Chris Tiffle. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. It's been so long. I'm not sure. And then, of course, he's at Jennifer Cabela Media. It's Monday. I don't know where the P's are, but let's do this thing.
Andrew Z. In the morning.
Woo! Producer George took the day off. We got Tammy in producing the show. Tifo, welcome back from doing nothing. I don't know what you took a break from.
He's been doing a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Tell him, Tifo.
I took a break from work, and this is work, so
this is considered part of your work day.
Yeah, I mean it's mostly voluntary, apparently, but yeah,
mostly. I mean, if you want a pre-roll, I can get you a pre-roll from Teebs.
No good. Oh, but yeah, no, I actually redesigned my kitchen this last week. Got some new stuff in, and then and then I've been cooking different things. Yeah. What
baked
what
peach
is it?
pie, dude.
I'm having a Tifo moment right now. But don't you live in an apartment?
Okay. My apartment is a studio, and so I've lived there for about 10 years. The kitchen, they decided. It's a decent sized kitchen. But they decided to only put stuff on one side of the kitchen. So on one side of the kitchen, I have my fridge, sink, and stove, and a counter about this big enough for my dish rack. That's about it. And then a few cabinets above. But on the other side, where there's plenty of room for stuff, they put absolutely nothing. They decided, screw this guy. He doesn't need counters. I guess they figured that if you're living in a studio, you're probably not cooking at home a lot because you don't care. Right. And for like the first 9 years of me living there, they were correct.
9 years and 11 months.
Yeah. But now I'm cooking from home and doing all that stuff. And all I had was like this folding table from Walmart that only came up to like the windowsill. So it was really short and uncomfortable to like actually, prep food with. Right. And then I had this other folding table that had my microwave on it. And it was an old ass microwave. But thanks to my stimulus, I now have I now was able to get rid of all that. I got a new microwave that unnecessarily is controlled by Alexa. I have it's weird. Like I could like put something in and be like, Alexa, microwave for 2 minutes, and it just starts.
But here's my question then. but you're already standing at the microwave when you put it in, right?
I get it. I get it. It is completely an unnecessary luxury, but I wanted the Echo Dot, and they came together, so I was just like, screw it.
Well, okay,
And,
so
like, do you even need an Alexa in like a what is that? You live in a what? A loft apartment, a studio apartment. What do you need an Alexa for? You can reach everything from your couch. Like,
it's actually I've found some nice uses. Like it's a good cooking timer.
Chris
Plus,
finds a way.
Information I want to know.
Watch.
Chris finds a way to make himself even lazier by.
Yeah. But no, I was able to. I got a 5-shelf. I got this 5-shelf metal rack for storage
Cool.
for things, and then I got a metal prep table, like a commercial metal prep table, like you'd see in a commercial kitchen.
Yeah.
And then on Corey W. King's recommendation, I went to this place out in Perrysburg on Saturday, and I got shelving for the metal prep table. So now I have shelving on it. And everything, and I get it, but like I said, it's only a few inches higher.
And now,
it's only a few.
Hold on, and now Tiefel is on DoorDash.
Yeah, he's got his own ghost kitchen.
Yeah,
what's it called, Chris?
Yeah, the
Tiefel's place.
Tiefel's place. Yeah, no, the prep table is only a few inches higher than the other table I was using, but it's much more comfortable. And I finally get what the ladies are always saying. A few inches does make a difference. It's just great.
Wow, there you go. Good Tiefel.
And so like Gina said, I baked a peach pie.
And he went to the Asian market and made orange chicken from scratch in a wok. Yeah. Like he's posting all this on Facebook. I'm like, who is this guy?
I know.
Yeah, I went. I bought part of what I bought. I bought a cast iron wok, and then yesterday for my lunches this week, I made vegetable lo mein and orange chicken.
Where'd you get the wok from, and how do you feel about cultural appropriation?
Right. Be careful.
Amazon, and I'm totally comfortable with it.
Okay.
And here's the weird thing:
canceled.
I know he left the orange chicken in the microwave all night, so all he has to do is say, "Alexa, start the microwave."
Yep.
Right. Anytime.
Oh, that just reminded me. I forgot to take my roast out of the freezer last night to cook today. Shit.
See, and that's the other thing. Like this morning, I've been bringing my lunches. I've been prepping my lunches and bringing them every day for like 5 weeks now, 6 weeks now. And I don't remember. I've forgotten them a couple times, or I don't remember to go grab it until I'm already in the hallway locking my door. And then I'm like, oh wait, I gotta grab my lunch.
It's what at that point you're like, man, the door's already locked. I can't go.
Yeah,
I've already turned the key. My door's not expecting me for another 8 hours. I'm almost starved to death.
Yeah. So
you can't go. Wait, you can't go back. Hold on, Chris. You can't go back in because your brain has already completed that part of your day. So there's no going back to that. It's like the door's locked. That level is over. That segment of my life is complete. There's just no going back in there.
Donnie.
So I have Alexa. I set her up with a daily reminder to grab my lunch before I leave.
Good.
That's the only reason he wanted the Echo Dot.
No.
Well, I mean, like I said, she makes a great kitchen timer. It's nice. Like I was able to, tell her what music to play for my Spotify. I was, if there's questions.
And Tiefel has an announcement. He and his Echo are dating.
Yeah.
I'm like a cheat on my hand. This is a 23-year relationship right now. It's a 23-year relationship right now. I'm not giving that up for some fancy bitch.
As soon as that Alexa Bluetooth pocket vagina comes out, I'll be pairing that, and I will truly have a very loving, caring partner in my home who reminds me every morning to take my lunch to work and then tells me when food is ready.
Yeah, what's really funny about it is I also if you talk about getting lazy, for the microwave I'm probably not going to use those commands all that often, but I did discover it also controls. I did discover though it controls my television.
Oh, good.
So does your remote control? What's your thumb sweating?
Yeah, but in those occasions where your remote's way over there.
Are you literally fucking kidding me? That you can't get your fat ass up in a studio apartment to walk across 3 feet of a living room space to get your fucking remote control? You got to go, Alexa, please turn on the History Channel where I can see people who actually chipped shit with their hands and made pyramids. Ooh, I'm tired.
Hey, I've actually lost 13 pounds since I've started cooking from home.
Whoa!
And I'm actually not even trying to lose weight. Yeah. I just started cooking from home. I'm not like trying to cook healthy things,
right,
or anything like that. It's just
funny because the restaurants, their only focus is, unless it's a specialty, their only focus is delicious. Their focus is not cut the calories. I was watching an Oprah episode once, and it was Oprah and who's the racist cook? I can't remember her name. I love her. Paula Deen.
Paula Deen.
So Paula's on
their plantation theme.
Paula's on the Oprah show, and she's putting in a pound of butter and a pound of bacon grease. I don't know what the hell they were cooking, but just putting it all in there. And Oprah goes, well, Paula, it looks delicious, but I mean, it doesn't look healthy. And Paula looked at Oprah and said, honey, I'm your cook, not your doctor. All right, so hello to Mario Lopez. Good morning, brother. Good morning, Donna. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Shelly. Good morning, our friend Connie.
Wait, my Mario Lopez.
Yeah,
relax. Yeah,
Mario Lopez. Mario E. Lopez.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was thinking, I had to make myself look better. I can cook, Mario.
He is that hot, though.
Yeah.
Mario turned you gay. We
Alexa.
This with
So while Chris gets himself together, we'll be doing a show in 5 weeks for the next Mario Lopez sighting.
I know. What the heck?
Right.
My mom said, welcome to the 70-degree spring day. She said, Chris, the peach pie looked great. She also missed WTF News. And then Chris says, I love my Alexa for a timer, insult app and alarm clock installed. Insult? But a microwave sounds awesome. I don't know. I think she meant not install. Insult, maybe?
Well, Teeple doesn't need an insult app because he has one. He just comes to the show every day. We got this covered.
Right.
So Colleen brought me some water. And had a look on her face like, drink it. And I'm not sure if I want to drink it. I'm not sure.
Give it to one of the kids.
I need a royal taster.
How many? Yeah, you got like 5, right? I mean, honestly, one can go.
So it's funny. Speaking of royal taster, we watched Coming to America yesterday. The first one, because I'd never seen it. It was okay. I got to tell you, as much hype as there was about Coming to America, I was underwhelmed by the movie.
If you would have
that's what happens when you watch
years ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
asshole.
Nothing's going to be good with 30 years of buildup, bro. It's come on, man.
Dude, so yesterday I watched Jaws, the first one, for the first time, and that shark is obviously fake. It is a fake ass shark.
I don't know what all the hubbub is about.
Yeah,
Jaws.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys ever seen Star Wars?
Josh, that's funny.
Chris is back. I need an update on Kazakhstan. Missed it.
We'll get it.
I'm kidding.
Don't worry, it's coming.
I saw Demetrius over the weekend, and he was saying that, man, I don't know what's going on in the stands.
Yep, I was
Pakistan.
Yep, there was a bunch of transplants here in Toledo who didn't know what the hell was going on in their home countries. They were like, "Where is people with my stand news?"
So you will get your stand news this morning. What else did I had a bunch of stuff I want to talk about. Well, here's the first one. So my 3-year-old, almost 3-year-old, she had to have some lunch this over the weekend. Some lunch.
She had to have lunch.
She had to have lunch for the weekend.
You had to feed her on the weekend.
I thought
I figured by Sunday she was probably going to need something.
Yeah.
You know.
I looked at Colleen and I was like, how long do you think we could put feeding her off?
So Colleen, there's some SpaghettiOs in the cabinet, right? So I pull out SpaghettiOs and I poured them into the container, and then I scraped the container to get the rest of the O's out. And then so there was like 2 O's left on the spoon that I pulled them out with. So I popped them into my mouth. And I forgot, or I didn't know at the time, like SpaghettiOs were life. Like either the one, not the plain ones so much, but the ones with the meatballs and the ones with the Franks as well. I mean, those were. And I didn't realize how metally they taste until I put 2 in my mouth this week. And I'm like, oh my God, they taste like metal. What is going on?
So let me get this straight. So this weekend you decided to ruin a bunch of great memories. First coming to America, and then the deliciousness of SpaghettiOs. That's what you decided to do. Then what? You went around and punched clowns? Is that what you did?
Yes. You put some Pop-Tarts in your driveway and just drive over them with your car.
You know, these don't taste like fruit or tarts. This is absolutely. I never realized how shitty Pop-Tarts were. Remember how rich you felt when you ate Pop-Tarts in front of your friends? Remember that when you were like, wow, everybody got their IRS check. Everybody's got Pop-Tarts.
And they had my poor friends had like jump tarts or something.
Yeah.
Like, sort of off-brand.
Yeah. Toaster pastries, bro.
Yeah, toaster pastries.
Toaster pastries.
Yep. With a very nondescript like jungle animal on the front of it or something.
Then you get that kid that shows up with the toaster strudel and the
those were my shit. The toaster strudels, those were really good.
You keep that Ottawa Hills shit in Ottawa Hills. We do Pop-Tarts in this city. I don't know who the fuck you think you are. Thad, take your ass back to your lacrosse team.
Right.
And tell your mom that it's time for you guys to hug it out because you didn't feel loved at 5.
Right. Alexa, frost my strudel.
If only, Donnie. If only.
Toast my strudel. But dude, seriously, SpaghettiOs, they were so metal tasting, and I'm like, I ate gallons and gallons of SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, we know.
In one sitting, even.
And they tasted amazing. Like that's the best thing. Like putting those little mini meatballs in my mouth. Oh man, they were so good. And then I'm like,
man,
did they always taste this metally or taste?
Yeah, I asked myself the same thing when I tried them. Like, were they this? Did they taste like this? Because I don't understand.
How long was the can on your shelf?
No, it's not that.
Stop. Just stop. Stop asking yourself questions. Stop it. Just enjoy. Just don't go, you know what? Why don't they taste as good as they did when I was a kid? Just go, I remember being a kid and loving these. I remember you're lucky, Andrew, because you came from a single child house. Yes. And so you didn't have to divvy up the meatball out of the cans.
No,
you didn't see the fucking war when one kid got 3 meatballs and the other one got 2. And now you're questioning whether or not you were adopted. Like, fuck. Like, why? What did he do yesterday? Did he cut the grass? Why does he get an extra fucking meatball?
Wait a minute. You had to split a can of SpaghettiOs with siblings?
Yes, I was poor.
I thought they were one serving. As an only child, I thought they were one serving.
No, they're 2 servings in a poor household when you add a half a can of water to them.
You get 4 that way.
Yeah.
Picking it up with a little ketchup.
Yeah. You are actively trying to keep your mother from having sex so you don't have to split a can of SpaghettiOs 4 ways.
Right, I know. Thank God. I couldn't even imagine.
Like, take it in the face, Mom. Take it in the face.
Oh, God.
Demetrius.
No.
From the charity section.
We ain't got an extra can of SpaghettiO money.
Okay, so now I brought up Paula Dean and Tiefel brought up the plantation party that took her down. For those who don't
Was
know,
it the plantation party that took her down, or was it the fact that she loved using the N-word and making her black employees walk across the street to use the bathroom?
Was that true?
Yes.
I think part of that last straw though was, hey, black employees, why don't you dress up as servants and serve my white friends on this plantation?
Jesus, I don't remember all that.
First of all, shame on you, black employees, for putting an application in there. That is not. That's the job that was free. That wasn't the one that you wanted. You should have put an application into Ace Hardware. No one goes, I just dropped my app off at the plantation.
Right.
Right. If they're still calling it a plantation, that's probably not a place where you want to apply. That's where people run from.
I'm assuming the interview process was pretty easy, right?
It's not like it was soup plantation.
Okay, so we don't know Chris Harrison anyway. Stepped away from The Bachelor after an uproar when he defended contestant Rachel Kirkconnell in an ill-fated interview with Rachel Lindsay, who'd been the franchise's first black bachelorette. Pictures had surfaced of Kirkconnell, 24, attending a plantation-themed party in 2018 as a student, and was also accused of having liked racially insensitive social media posts online. Harrison said fans should offer Kirkconnell a little grace and a little understanding. He later apologized by saying, excusing historical racism, I defended it. I invoked the term woke police, which is unacceptable. I'm ashamed over how uniformed I was, and I was wrong. He also said in a statement, I have consulted with ABC. We'll be stepping away from The Bachelor before the final Rose episode. He did not specify how long he'd exit, but now the knives over at ABC have kind of been coming out for him, and now he's had to hire this high-powered lawyer. He's lawyered up. A guy who is the same lawyer who represented Gabrielle Union in her recent dispute with America's Got Talent at NBC. It's not sure what legal actions are being explored, but a friend of Chris Harrison's said Friday about the move. Chris has a spotless record for 20 years. He's also been the good company man, but after the way he's been treated by producers and executives over the last couple of weeks, he's run out of cheeks to turn. Now he's ready to tell the truth about how things really work over there, and he has plenty of evidence to back him up. He knows exactly where all the bodies are buried when it comes to the Bachelor and Bachelorette, because he's done 41 seasons, and so Harrison's not going quietly from the Bachelor. Go ahead, Donnie. You want to say something?
All right. Well, yeah, he's got no more cheeks. He's got no more cheeks to turn. But you're gonna need more than a power lawyer if you're going up against the big network, because he's gonna get his cheeks split if he's not too careful.
That's the problem. See, and I think this is where, like, I think more white corporate America needs to listen to more like gangster rap, because they just don't get it. Like gangster rap, the main theme is do your dirt all by your lonely, right? Like if you're gonna do shit, you don't tell anybody. But white corporate America loves to gather each other around and do horrible shit together. So there's a bunch of people who know secrets. They're all like, oh, remember that time when we killed that village in Vietnam? Oh, that was such a great time. And then they shit on that friend, and then that friend runs to the news. Like you have to remember, you got to be nice to people who know shit about you.
In the white and corporate world, there is no snitches get stitches.
No.
When you get screwed, you're taking everybody down with you.
Yeah,
there's no white corporate dude that's gonna go to jail and then take it for the team. He's taking everybody down with him. That's the way.
Yep. Snitches get paid and a golden parachute. Totally different than in the streets.
Yeah, right. Totally different. So I don't know, man. I like Chris Harrison. I like him a lot. And I think him just saying, "Hey, cut her a little slack." I don't think it's just. I don't know. It's a case, but we've talked about this several times. This cancel thing. It's a case by case basis. I mean, when you have a an exemplary record, and just because you said, "Hey, cut her some slack," now you're like the pariah. I just don't get that, man. I just don't. The guy who's been the pariah, I don't get it.
But when she's like, "Don't cut me any slack," she came out and said, "Look, I made a horrible mistake, and I don't need people excusing my behavior. My behavior was done through ignorance, right. and I don't need anybody to defend it because it's indefensible." And for Chris to look at a black person in the middle of an interview and go, "So what was wrong with the plantation party? What is that? Is that not a cool thing in 2021, or is it a cool thing in 2018?"
Right. He said this is a different from 18 to 20.
Thank you for putting Chris Harrison on the tag there, by the way. I just I'm just glad. Just keep hearing my name. No, she put Chris Harrison here on the little caption tag down here, and I was just thanking her for that. Because I just keep hearing my name being bandied about here.
Oh, Chris. Okay. Yes.
Well, you just better not disrespect Alexa, or you'll be getting canceled. All right.
Yeah. Alexa,
show her some respect.
Yes.
What color was the dot that you got?
It's black.
So be respectful when you talk to that.
Right.
Put some respect on her name. It's Miss Alexa. Please turn on the microwave.
I actually changed the name to computer. So. Well,
what the fuck? Do you want to live on a starship? Is that what it is? You just walk around. You're like computer.
I wanted to change the trigger word from Alexa to something else because you're Alexa
say women's name a lot.
No, it's just it can get triggered accidentally from like a TV show if there are a commercial. I know that I posted the video with the microwave just showing what it can do. And there were several people that messaged me and said their Alexa activated whenever I said the trigger word on there. So I wanted to get rid of that so that it didn't happen to me, but they only give you 4 options.
Yeah. All right.
Chris, you're so 2008 and the rest of us are just 2000 and late.
Hashtag Fergie. Okay, does anyone have anything before we move on to other stuff?
I broke my toe yesterday. I got my foot elevated right now.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was like,
and you still.
I'm actually embarrassed. Well, that's why I was late. I was just hobbling around this morning, feeling sorry for myself, and it's embarrassing how bad it hurt. Like I just literally I dropped. I was clean. We had a cookout at the park yesterday with Dee and them, and it was a blast. And I was cleaning up, and I had everything put away. The last thing I had to put away was I have it's like a wooden and metal spatula that you clean the grill with. And I picked it up out of the wagon and it slipped out of my hand and fell like point down, straight down on the second toe from the big one.
How?
Yeah. It hurt so bad I was afraid to look at it because I was like, there's no way my toe is still attached to my foot.
Was it as Dee calls it, Helen Keller pain?
Yes. Yeah, I was in the grass. I ran across my backyard for some reason.
They're like
laid in the grass.
Toe.
Canceled. Yeah. You're canceled, Demetrius. You're canceled.
Yeah, be careful, Dee. The kids come out and they start laughing. Oh, Ashley. Oh, so she's. Yeah, it was sad and funny to watch, though. Yeah, it was embarrassing. I was yelling at Ashley. I was like, "Get away from me!" She wanted some ice. I was like, "I don't know what I want. I can't breathe." She's like, "Slow down your breathing. You're going into shock."
Oh my God! There are 2 things. First off, that make me angry, and it's when someone scares me. Like I get mad.
Yes.
And then when I hurt myself, I get angry and I'll snap at who really had nothing to do with it. Anyone around me will get snapped at if they say, "Are you okay?" I'm fine.
Yes. I was mad. I'm embarrassed how bad it hurt. Like it still hurts so bad. It's like, there's nothing you could do about a toe. You don't even wrap it to the toe next to it because why bother? It's just like you just leave it
there. With Ashley right now.
Ashley said that Donnie said, if it's so funny that you guys can just go away.
It's exactly what it sounded like too.
Yeah.
I hate to do this, Donnie, but you said you have your foot elevated, and I don't think
Right
you know
now?
what that means. Like, you don't just
It's
lift
elevated.
it a little. It's, like, it's supposed to be at like your heart when you elevate something.
Yeah, it's not that high. I mean,
He's like, my
He's not
foot's
as we've
elevated.
been,
He's got it a little bit up off the ground.
it is as well. It feels better because as we've been sitting here, like if it's down next to my other foot, it's
Like
just
this is
throbbing.
Donnie. So anyway,
Seriously.
I was according to the medical doctors, I should have this elevated above my heart. Man,
It helps.
the pain has just gone away completely.
It makes a huge
So
difference.
anyway, how's everybody doing?
Wait, Donnie, does it feel more better?
Oh yes, it's so much better.
Yes.
It's like a new foot.
Can you tolerate a little pain and come back into the shot, though, Donnie?
Oh, I don't know. It's like on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm at a 7 right now.
I know, but
Hold on, let me lower it a little bit.
But
Do
we
a
can't.
hand puppet.
At least do
Okay.
at least do a hand puppet, so it looks like there's somebody there with a mouth.
So, anyway, you would never believe what happened to me yesterday. It was a horrible, horrible thing. I was unpacking my car and I dropped something on my toe. It was horrible.
I have a question.
It is
though,
a
Donnie.
7.
Donnie, why does your hand have an accent?
Well, you know, a lot of people ask me that question. I'm getting tired of answering it. It's none of your business, my country of origin.
Is your hands well traveled?
It's
Yes, it is.
Umberto's cousin.
Yes, he's been through.
My hand's only ever gone south.
Yes, my
Yeah.
my hand is a world traveler and a space traveler as well. It's been to your anus and back.
It's been to some. It's in witness protection. It's seen some nasty things.
Yes, you should see when I cross dress. I put 2 gloves on. Oh.
All
So
right. Donnie.
anyway, what's going on? How was the weekend?
Oh my God, Donnie. There's a question. Brenda's got a question. Donnie, were you working?
Yes.
I don't know which Donnie. What is it?
Which Donnie?
Donnie Hand or Donnie? But whoever wants to answer and jump in. Were you wearing sandals?
Brenda, it was over 50 degrees and he's white. Yes, he was wearing sandals.
And I don't know if you guys saw the pictures that they posted yesterday from this thing, but he looks weird with flip-flops on, and I don't know why. Like, it was really weird to see Donnie with flip-flops on. Like,
Well, it's because I had really wide, thick feet.
it was very
It's very
weird to
Hobbit
see
like.
Donnie. Like, I know he's a dad, but it was weird to see him in the dad uniform.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Donnie Hand.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm gonna let Demetrius come back here.
Please,
You guys have a great day.
Donnie.
Bye.
Donnie's Hand, everybody.
You don't want to fall asleep.
Demetrius.
Right? We all of a sudden just hear snoring.
I half expected him to scream in pain with his back as he got up that way.
I know. You got it so quick. Are you okay?
Yes, I did 50 squats this morning.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I don't know what that has to do with my back, but I have to poop.
So I do have a couple. I do have a couple questions, Donnie. First off, which toe was it?
so yeah, left foot, the
Uh-huh.
long one, which is if you've
The
got
biggie
feet
with the
like mine,
market?
the second toe. Yeah, like
He said
they
the long
call
one.
the first one the big toe, but the second one is the real big toe, the boss. He's like
No.
he's like 6'9" of toes.
But here's the thing, and I think Tammy can look this up. There's something about if your second toe is bigger than your big toe, then there's some sort of like heart disease or something that's I don't know what it is. There's some sort of something that has to do with the significance of your second toe bigger
He's
than
making that up. That's
No,
not
I
even.
I thought you're gonna be rich or something.
Tam. Maybe it's being rich. I don't remember what it is.
I
I
don't
just know that there's
Like
something.
those
That's the
pictures you
reason
see,
I'm
like
poor.
if your index finger and your ring finger are the same size, there's some personality trait you have. It's all bullshit.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna send a picture. You guys.
Send a picture.
If you have a long index toe, then they say you'll be long in love.
Oh, is that what it is?
I don't know.
What is your
But it's-
index toe? Is that the second toe? That's what we're calling
Yeah,
it. Like your
I don't
pointer
know.
That's
toe?
your index finger.
I've never
Can
heard
you
it called
point
an
your
index
big
toe.
toe? Can
Well,
anybody?
look, can we all admit that like your big toe is the equivalent of the thumb on your
Okay,
hand,
see, look at
right?
his foot.
Right?
It just looks
And
like it
then
belongs to
your
him.
Hold on.
middle finger and then your index finger would be next to your big toe, right? So that would be your
index.
long, and then your middle toe, which would be this one, and then your ring toe, which would be this one.
I
And
really
then,
do put rings on my toe rings on my ring toe though.
and then you got your pinky toe, right?
Mm,
Which is that nasty tiny thing that usually has some kind of ugly nail on it or looks like a shark fin.
That's
Anyone
usually
else-
what I hurt is my pinky.
Has
toe.
anyone else noticed that
All right,
Johnny has
they're
been
coming your
taking
way.
foot porn photos this whole time?
Yeah. We can see
They
your
just-
foot, Donnie.
they
Donnie,
just-
what's going on?
They just came your way.
Okay, all right. So,
The one I'm straightening out looks like I'm flipping the bird with my foot.
Tammy, if you get a chance, send us those.
Oh
show us-
God! If you don't like
Oh.
feet, I'm gonna do a disclaimer. If you don't like feet, now
You
is a
might not
good
wanna
time
put
to
that
stop
up.
watching.
Yeah, you can
Okay,
see this
you might not wanna post
segment
that.
on our OnlyFans page.
Only toes.
Hey, Donnie. So let me real
Yes.
quick. Are you have you medically been told that you broke it, or you're just assuming because it hurt so much you broke it?
Oh, I have. I self-diagnosed. I got on IMDb or whatever it's called.
He went on IMDb.
Web.
Yeah.
I looked up.
I got all my toes movie credits.
Yes, I wanted to see the latest Arnold Schwarzenegger film. So
He was a
I am
co-star in
officially
My
broken.
Left Foot. Maybe you knew.
There you go. And just so you know, Meghan Markle has a bigger second toe. Than,
oh,
so
Oh, it
you're
worked out for her.
you're in good company.
Yeah.
Donnie's like
Got
royal.
got that one toe that just slides over the end of your sandal just to see what the fuck's in front of it.
Oh.
Don't do it.
oh,
First,
Did she
why
just zoom
oh,
in?
God.
don't you shave your toes, bro?
Oh man.
I think the
Because
person-
I
Let me tell you what happens. My toes, I shave the top of my toes because when I wear flip flops, the hair will
Okay, enough. Enough. We get it. We get it. Stop.
get it.
Stop. Take it down. Take it down. Stop. Don't. Stop. What is wrong with her?
No, I did the first one, and Tammy did the second one.
Oh,
Jesus.
I did the whole real big zoom on it just for you, D.
Well, for anybody who was struggling with their diet today, you're welcome.
right.
Oh.
I can't remember what I was saying, but
Yeah, nobody can now, right? No.
no.
No. Monday foot.
Monday foot. Josh says they look like little angry Vienna sausages.
It feels like a
Toes
sausage
look
right
like
now.
what toes would look like, I feel, if they were like raised in the wild. Like he has feral toes. Like just brrr.
Well, and here's the thing: it is Brenda. It's very freakishly long, that toe, Donnie. I mean, it's not a little bit longer than your big toe. It is like, boom.
Yeah.
If you had normal toes, it wouldn't even have touched your toe; it have missed it. Just
Yeah.
like your index toe, as Demetrius calls it, could look over your big toe and see the horizon. Like that's
Yeah.
how tall it is.
Can.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Like-
it's like an inch longer.
it's a
Like
whole
your
shoe
index-
size bigger.
I wear size 11 if my index toe ducks.
Yeah.
I'm a size 12 if my index code wants to see what's going on.
I gotta cut a hole in my shoe so my index toe can tell me when potholes are coming. It's thanks, index toe. You're welcome. I see everything. I'm like a scout.
It grounds me to the earth.
You send me out before all the rest of the toes so I can see what's coming up.
Oh,
Yeah, when you stub your toe on furniture, is it the index toe?
always. Right?
Yes, always.
Always.
And
It's
when you
always-
stub your
Or
toe,
the
it's
last
always
one.
something in the living room or in the parking lot.
You're right. I stub it from the other room.
Yeah. Bam.
The index toe is always the lookout, and the lookout is always the one that gets that gets hit.
It's clipped.
Oh my god, dude! I can't.
Yeah, put it back
I don't
up.
think
It's
I've
hurting.
laughed this hard at feet in a long time, for sure.
All right, this portion of the show brought to you in part, of course, by Teebs. We run on cannabis, as you can tell this morning.
I need some.
I'm going to Teebs tomorrow.
Are
I'm
you?
going today.
Oh, you are going today? Awesome. Yeah, I have to go get my
Nice.
CBD and for
Why don't you invite anybody, Demetrius? Why do you just go places and not even tell anybody?
I just told you. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well,
Does he need to call you and be like,
it's-
I'm going to Kroger, Andrew. You want to come?
It's 7:00 right now. I've given you plenty of time. Like they don't open till 9.
oh, he
Like,
knows.
You act like I just popped it like it's 9:05 and I'm in the car.
2 hours of plenty of time,
Yeah.
right? to make
You know how irresponsible that hand thing would have been had I been driving?
All right, so see Demetrius today. Gina's going to be up there tomorrow.
I plan on stopping by Walmart later today, just so you know.
Okay, thanks. Go ahead, Donnie.
Demetrius, can you grab me some CBD toe jam while you're up there?
Dude, I will grab you a toe mask. You seem to
Otherwise known as a sock.
He could just grab a whole like toe dress and suit. It's like Danny dresses his toe up to go to work.
Put a tie on that.
good individual sock for that one toe.
Donnie asked. Actually, Ashley's listening. Ashley, text me and let me know if you want me to grab you some CBD.
Oh, no,
Sure,
yeah, I
just
don't
make sure you smuggle it in your ass when you're bringing it back.
No,
Right.
I
He does
talked.
it for fun because it's legal.
I talked to just for fun. I talked to Teebs this weekend, and CBD has no getting high qualities in it.
None.
It's completely legal in 50 states. There's no problem with CBD.
Do you expect the sheriff's deputy that pulls you over to know that?
Yes.
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 Should they know the laws
Yeah.
they enforce? Yes.
Yeah.
They really
Yes.
should.
Yes.
Wait,
Like
what is this?
honestly,
Spicy hot?
Chris, you were like, well, do you expect the cops to know? Like they would be like, look, man, I don't understand. I'm not saying that what you're saying ain't right, but it don't feel legal to me, son. I'm saying I'm gonna have to arrest you because it don't feel legal.
You guys haven't seen the videos of that exact same scenario playing out?
No.
Chris, I'm black. I live it.
Yeah.
Hold
True.
on, Demetrius, if that's your real name. Huh?
If
Hold
that's
on.
your real name,
I don't-
Nico, well, whatever. I'm just gonna call you what we're not allowed to call you. Get out of the car.
Now I know you don't think you did anything illegal, but it just feels illegal.
It feels illegal. I feel like you're bringing like basketball or pool to my town.
Basketball or pool. Oh.
I watch the Music Man, son. I know pool brings trouble.
Dimitri.
I
Is that a B with a capital ASKETBALL not spelled basketball?
It sure does, but hold on. Why don't you talk to my white friend, Donnie P?
Sorry, officer.
Okay, see now.
Was there a problem,
I
officer?
you doing that to a cop. Now I just want a video of you actually doing that to a cop that pulls you over. Say hello to Donnie.
Hello, my white friend down there. Oh, you got a white friend? You're cool. Go.
Yeah,
Go.
get out of here.
Get out of here.
Next time, son, why don't you just let him speak for you?
And drive. What are you doing driving? You got a white friend. You don't drive through these parts. All right, what else?
You know what's funny? This is really it's a Billy Gardell story. So and Billy Gardell was on
Mike and Molly. He was
Mike and Molly. He was on and he does this I Heart Ibishola show. And he's the guy that got me started in the comedy. And we were driving somewhere in East Toledo, right? And this was back when we were, irresponsible and having fun, and Billy was smoking pot, and I got scared because I was the only black guy in the car, And he looked at me and he said to me, he goes, "We get pulled over. We're Hootie and the Blowfish. You don't say shit." And-
Oh my god! My Billy Gardell, who's an amazing talent. I remember the day he was in Toledo. We had him on our show that morning to interview, and he came in and announced the night before he got the phone call that he got the part as Mike on Mike and Molly, and then he was on our show the next morning. So I mean, the dude's such a talented dude. I love him a lot. All right, so before we get to WTF news, Donnie broke his toes. Does anyone else have anything before we get into the news? Oh, I do have one more thing. I went to my friend's restaurant yesterday. We took the kids to Ryoka. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but it's in Maumee. It's in the plaza where the Mancy's Blue Water is, and the Cold Stone and all those on Dussel and Ford. And we had a great time. It's one of those places where they cook the food right in front of you, and then
It's hibachi.
Hibachi is a hibachi steakhouse, and we had a great time. Thank you, Ryoka, I think. But thanks to for the hospitality there. We had a great time. I recommend going to Ryoka if you're looking for a place. And I know D, you're a mommy guy, so there you go. It's really
yes, and hold on. Hey, Kara, did we go to that sushi bar in Maumee? The hibachi place? Okay. All right, we were there, and for all my anime friends, just a little shout out to all my anime friends. They have sushi rolls named after some of your favorite anime characters.
Ooh.
That's right. If you like anime, and you should probably be into sushi. It's pretty cool to order a Goku roll.
Is it Andrew? Is it pricey? Like, is it how much are we talking per person?
Those places are all pricey, but this one was. I got the chicken one, and it was $17.99.
That's not bad.
That's about right. Yeah,
I think the steak is $20 or something. It's a couple bucks more.
Okay, so it's not overpriced then.
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Oh my god, I wish I should have sent Tammy the video of Josie.
Oh, I'll get it. Hang on, I want to get it because it's too funny.
So Josie is her first time at a hibachi place. And for those who don't know, they start off with a big fire right in the middle of the grill, right in front of you. If those don't even know who hibachi is, it's where they cook the food right in front of you, and you sit around the table or the grill. And so they do the fire, but there were a couple other tables that they had done it at, and every time she just gets so scared. And Colleen, who is Mother of the Year, we saw that the guy rolling his cart over to the table next to us, or the grill next to us, and Josie was sitting with her back to our 3-year-old was sitting with her back to the grill, but we knew that once the fire went off, all hell was going to break loose. And instead of Colleen moving her to the other side of the grill, maybe like where she couldn't be as close to the fire, instead she started her camera rolling. And this is what happened.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Hang on, I have to go back and do it again.
Okay, all right.
So I forgot to do with audio.
Okay, Gina's gonna get it set up. And
Colleen is a fantastic mother because she's helping keep memories alive for her. Okay, here we go. All right, are we ready? I know it's kind of small. Ready?
Go ahead.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm behind you. She jumped almost over the table to make sure.
She's like, I'm out of here.
I love that she went to you for protection, though, because she hasn't quite figured life out yet, and that's not who she like. She definitely shouldn't have jumped to you for protection.
Jason.
Well, I mean,
I love how you guys are hating on her for having a good, healthy fear of fire. It's not like every time you pull a teddy bear out, she pisses herself. It's fire. It's fire. She should be afraid of fire. You shouldn't be afraid of teddy bears.
You're right. Yes, I guess we shouldn't try to douse that fear. I guess you should always have fear of fire. I don't know.
You know what's so funny is my kid gets so scared when he hears gunshots. It's fucking hilarious. Watch this. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, look, he's shit himself. Oh, what a coward.
Ew.
Oh,
God.
Damn it, D.
I know.
It's like twice now that you fucked my mascara up.
I don't know what you ate over the weekend, Demetrius, but you need more of it.
It was steak at the park yesterday.
Oh, with Donnie.
Ribeye.
Yes, we had ribeye.
Donnie. Demetrius and Donnie hand ribeye all the time. On Friday, I got my COVID vaccine.
Oh,
and that was cool. If you haven't signed, D, you can sign up now. It's 40.
Yeah, mine's Thursday. my appointment's at
mine is Friday.
8:27 in the morning.
Ooh.
I got a text from Meyer that I had to like click on it and but by the time, because I was driving, so by the time I stopped and clicked on the link, they were full.
Yeah, it happens really fast.
But if you go to this download this app called ArmorVax, ARMORVAX, it automatically schedules an appointment to the closest place to you. And so that's what I did, and I got my shot on Friday.
Mine didn't work.
That
app that I put in, it kept on telling me that all appointments had been scheduled, and I had to go to the Lucas County Board of Health website and schedule it through there. And that literally, it took me 2 seconds. But
you're the first one that ArmorVax hasn't worked for that I've talked to. I've told a few people about it, but yeah. So I mean, now it's time for everyone. I think within the next couple of days, 16 and older are going to be able to get shots. And right now, it's 40 and older or someone with a pre-existing condition. Get your shots. And no, Tammy, I do not crave brains now. Although
finally, being obese works out for me.
Yes, that's a pre-existing condition. Get your COVID.
I got super excited because it was like over 40, and I got to check that box. And then it was like obesity. I checked that box. I'm like, oh yeah, I got 2. And then I'm like, oh wait, that's not how this works.
Yeah,
bingo.
Like, nobody sent you. It was like, get in your car, get here now.
Right. But
you were in the last group. You should have been here. Huh?
Sound the alarm. We got a 2-boxer. Quick.
I did it in Rossford, and it was super easy. I couldn't believe how easy it was. My appointment was 12:15. I walked in the place at noon, and by 12:23, I was out the door and all done. They walk you in, and then they give you the shot, which I couldn't believe I didn't feel anything at all. It was like the easiest shot I've ever had.
Yeah, finally, you feel like that dirty girl in Vegas. No, you stuck me and I didn't feel a thing. Look at you. Just leave the money on the counter.
I saw a meme going around and said, oh, look, even homeless people are taking this serious. I saw someone vaccinating himself under the high level the other day. Self-vaccinating. But no, it was super easy, and the lady was nice, and just the whole room, it felt like, hey, we were all there for a common purpose, and there was just a lot of love.
Vaccination. You were all there to get vaccinated. You don't get any more common in purpose than that.
Do you go to the doctor's office just for a general checkup? Be like, we're all here for a common purpose. Yeah.
I mean, we're all here to save the world. Like that's what we're there for. It's not.
You're there to save yourself. You get a vaccine.
I'm part of the world.
Yeah. So I'm getting vaccinated not so much for myself as I am for the people that can't get vaccinated. That's why we get vaccinated. Herd immunity. I'm getting vaccinated because our kids can't get vaccinated yet, so we don't want them to get it. The more grown-ups that get vaccinated, the less kids that are going to get it. People with immunodeficiency disorders can't get vaccinated, so I'm getting vaccinated for them. So it is. Yeah, it is fun. It's just like wearing a mask. You get.
I'm not sure which one I got, Chris. It was one of the 2 vaxxers, so I do have another appointment in a couple weeks.
This is literally the only time that like regular people get to give like an answer like regular, like athletes give answers like, this win wasn't for me. This win is for Corey. This win is for Corey, who's battling cancer at St. Jude's Hospital. I drained that 3-pointer for you, Corey. And now we're all like, I'm getting this vaccination for you, Corey. That's right, Corey. You in the third room, right there, the one who can't get the vaccine. I just want you to know this vaccine's for you. Ha ha!
We can give a team sport answer right now.
Yeah.
This is the opportunity. All right. Before we get out of here, Ebenezer Bushrod has the WTF news. What do you got for us?
Well, shout out to Josh Moser. Just because he brought it up, I'll just say that Kazakhstan's tourism board has adopted Borat's catchphrase of "That's nice." For their campaigns, for their recent campaigns. So there's your Kazakhstan news.
It's funny because originally Kazakhstan was trying to was like hating America because of Borat, and now they're like, well, it's so big, we might as well embrace it. And a lot of people want to go to Kazakhstan just because that's where Borat is from. Apparently, I don't know.
People want to go there a lot.
I mean, I don't know any of those people, but
yeah, all 5 of them.
Yeah, I can't imagine you're going to find too many direct flights from the United States to Kazakhstan.
I don't know.
Like,
there's 5 times as many people that wanted to go before. All 5.
All 5. So,
tourism up to Kazakhstan 500% in America because 5 wanted to go from 0 to 5. Jumped 500%.
You're welcome, Kazakhstan. This podcast brought to you by Kazakhstan. Not such a crappy place to visit.
That's nice.
That's nice. Josh says thank you. I waited an hour for that.
He just tolerates Demetrius's hand puppet.
All right, hand puppet's stupid, but I'm going to stay because I got to get my Kazakhstan news before I can get all right. What else? What else?
So out of Colorado, Cubs pitching prospect Jesus Camargo was recently discovered with 21 pounds of methamphetamine and 1.2 pounds of oxycodone in his Cubs team bag.
Whoa.
What a dumbass.
He was driving through Colorado for some unknown reason at the time. And he was speeding and drifting into other lanes.
I'm a guest delivering drugs. That's just
right.
Taking a shot.
My
I'm
friend,
a guess he was pulled over by a cop while he was running.
and he gave permission to search his car.
Like, you think they're not going to find all that? You know, it's interesting. My friend Demetrius. I'm sorry. My friend Brandon Doriot and Kaylin Savage. I can't remember which one, but they always say they give you this healthy piece of advice. Don't break the law while you're breaking the law. And it's always it's a genius. That might even have been you, Donnie. I don't know. One of you three said that for the first time.
I think it was Kaylin that used to say don't break the.
One of the most.
It sounds like a Kaylin thing.
Yeah, one of the most genius things that was ever said. So if you got drugs on you, then you don't speed. That's the point. You know, you don't break the law while you're breaking the law. And this guy obviously.
But here's the thing, Chris. How long was this? How long was this guy? Has he been with the organization?
It's fairly recent. He's a recent pullover from south of the border, back in 2014. So about 5 years he's been doing AAA and stuff.
So 5 years. 5 years he's been playing baseball, and obviously he's not a good pitcher, so there's a reason he's still with the organization.
And then Jason saying the same. Jason saying he took it for the team, like almost like he was the guy that was taking.
I just love the confidence of it. Like that whole just pretend like you belong and you'll be fine. You'll be like, yeah, search my car. What are you gonna do? Go inside the Cubs bag? Oh,
that's not confidence. That's stupidity. That there's a difference. There's a fine line between confident and stupid.
See, here's the problem: is that he did white people shit without a white people name. That's the problem.
Yeah, people were like, "Okay, Jesus Camargo, all right." Why don't you walk on water your ass over here, please? Oh, let me guess. You can turn talcum powder into meth. That's your special power?
It'd be better if you could do the opposite.
Yeah,
right. That's a much better skill.
You get pulled over.
I know. The cops are like this. I can't believe we found 21 pounds of meth. And Jesus is like, did you? Poop.
Test it again.
I think you found 21 pounds of sprinkles.
He's right. All right. You got one more, Ebenezer?
Yeah, out of New York, Lisbeth Ildefonso was really jonesing for some breakfast. She pulled up and ordered herself a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich on Friday morning, only to be informed that she had actually pulled up to the guard shack at the Suffolk County Jail. They did not serve breakfast.
No.
Even after being
informed, just not that breakfast.
Not the outside.
So even after informing her of this fact, she continued to insist that she needed her bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. That was when she was then arrested for driving under the influence.
Influence of what, though? Because like I cannot think of. I've never been drunk enough to pull up to a prison guard shack and order breakfast. Never. And I've been drunk. I've never
Results
done.
from the test are pending.
I've
never done any drug that would make me do that, and I've done drugs, so I'm confused right now.
Obviously, Gina, you have never been to McDonald's State Penitentiary, so it's an easy mistake to make. They put those golden arches up there, and they surround it with barbed wire. I think
they're really handcuffs.
Yeah, and it's not. It's
they're not arches.
Cool. Yes. They're right now in the battle of trademarks with McDonald's, and McDowell's. And that was a throwback for you, Andrew, who just saw Coming to America.
Yes. Actually, the guard pulled out his gun, and she was like, "Whoa, okay, what is it after 10:31 or something?" I mean, right, you don't serve burgers right now. I get it.
Bitch, you know it's burgers. Oh shit.
Oh, sorry.
Gotta go. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
They performed a field sobriety test on her, and I really don't feel like that was even a necessary part of the interaction. She pulled up to a guard shack and tried to order drive-through. Like boom, under the influence.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Chris Tiefel, our Ebenezer Bushrod, rather, for the WTF News. Demetrius Nicodemus, Donnie P. I'm Andrew Z. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. Thank you, Tammy. Great work on the producing job. Georgia back tomorrow. We'll see you guys tomorrow as well. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Come on!